Happy Vlogmas Day 30, my discoveries, peeps. I thought today we would talk, and I meant to do this the other day, just never got around to it, or I forgot actually. I'm going to go over the Stranger Things Part 2. Because Part 3 is coming out tomorrow or Thursday. I did not like Part 2. I thought it was boring. I was very disappointed in Part 2. Very, very boring. I just thought, and what's the deal with, 11? She's like really, been weak, done nothing really. And she can't even, like, the things that she's doing, she's being drained, and it's simple stuff, like opening a locked door. I'm like, so how is she supposed to, I have this feeling that when all's said and done, this is just going to be like a game of D&D. I just have that feeling. Because Vecna reminds me of a dragon, actually. I love him, though. I love the character. I love his voice. I just love it, too. I mean, it's a spin-off show. I know, I just love him. It was funny, like, when I started watching probably Part 1, the Holly character, I'm like, who is she? I totally forgot they had a little sister, Mike. And, like, I actually forget that Mike, and what's-her-face, her brother and sister. Like, I forget about that. Nancy. Yeah, I forgot. It's like it's all part of the same friend group. Because let's face it, you're never, if you're the older sister, you're never friends or hanging around with your brother's friends. It just doesn't happen. So I guess I forget that they're related. But yeah, didn't know. I forgot there was a little sister. Because they're acting like they know her. And then I realized, because I didn't even recognize the family, because again, they changed the way they looked a little bit, and I just didn't recognize the Wheelers. But so all of a sudden, Holly's this big falutin character, she had a bigger part than 11. And they did, I think they did get a new actress to play her. They aged her a little bit. Again, I was really disappointed. For as good as the first part ended, like I thought they ended with, seeing what is his name? God, I should write their names down as I'm driving, but, Noah Schlapps, I didn't remember his name before I know the character, but he rises at the end and becomes this, superhero. That was excellent. I wasn't expecting that, truly, but this last, I think it was there 3 episodes, I don't even remember, 3 or 4 episodes, they just were uneventful. They were just, and what kills me is they're kids, basically. Well, now they're teenagers, but really they have all these ideas, and they're fighting against this, and they're literally holding their own. I know it's a movie, I know it's a TV show, I do, but I always want a little bit of realism in what I'm watching, slightly. They're not even afraid. They don't seem like they're afraid. I'm like just like, I wish these were my kids. I mean, my God, my boys would run the other way all the time. But they give them names. Like, that's what it just makes me feel like this is all going to be some sort of this game. I'm not sure where 11 fits into this game, because I don't know. Maybe she's some friend from school. I don't know. But her relationship with Hopper can't exist if she didn't. I don't know. That's the part I don't know. But I knew this Vecna character, we don't really know what changed him, but we all know it happened at some dance, and all the older people apparently went to school with Vecna, but yet he's not aged as much as they have. Then again, he's supernatural or whatever he is. That could be the reason. Was he taken to the, Papa's lab? I don't know, like, what his backstory, I don't remember what his, did they say his backstory and I'm just not remembering it? Because obviously it wasn't that memorable, apparently, because I'm not remembering it. But I know he was there. We didn't find that out till later, that other people were there, or who the other people were. I expected more from this. I was so excited when it came back. Then I am Christmas Day watching it. I'm thinking to myself, why? Will. There, it would come to me. He spent half the episodes, in a trance. I don't know. And then the whole thing, now again, I'm not shaming or anything, but the whole Will coming out story was just dragged on too long. Somebody else said that. They thought it was, dragged on the whole up. I just move on. Get it out and move on. It just was like this whole big thing. It didn't have to be. Okay, that's fine, but don't make it this dramatic thing. I guess you would say back in the 80s it was a big deal, I guess. But I just felt like in the show, which we are not in the 80s, I felt like it was just way too long. Were they like needing to stretch out these episodes? I just felt like that just, I don't know, seemed way too long. Which we'd all suspected anyway. It's kind of like, just get it out. We'll say it for you. And I thought he had a crush on Mike, and I'm not sure that ever came out. I think that's what that he was saying, which he never said that. And that's part of it. That could be, Mike might not, well, he'll be fine. They're all, because it's television, he'll be fine with it. Real life, he might not be. I don't know. But yes, I am just a little disappointed with part 2. It makes me not look forward to the end. I'm like, is it going to be like I think it's 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. So is it going to be an hour of just the same old? Like I said, I'm not even excited to watch it because of that. I felt like if they would have had, Will's empower, coming into that, whatever he was, at the end of this part 2, I might have been more excited to see this last part. But right now, I'm just waiting for something big. And then they barrel through. This is a government run facility, and they barreled in like vigilantes. Like, really? I don't buy that either. I'm like, I just like a little realism in my television. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. I just felt like this went right in. I'm like, they're kids. That's what this makes. That's why I'm thinking at the end it's got to be some sort of game. That's what I think. I don't know. That would make it okay. That makes more sense if it's a game because they're kids. But yeah, I just was disappointed. I don't know. Were you disappointed? I was disappointed in part 2. Disappointed in the way they have 11. She seems weak, and then they have this sister who we're not sure what her agenda is. She's basically saying we have to kill ourselves so we don't, I don't know. And Hopper will just be devastated if she kills herself. I mean, good God, who's ready to... Oh, Hopper. I kind of love Hopper. Hopper needs to shave that beard. I'm not liking Hopper in the beard. He's a good-looking guy, and I'm not thinking the beard. That's me. But, yada, 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 yada. But that is my 2 cents on part 2. Again, you can disagree. We're all fine with that. But I want to hear what you have to think. Am I completely wrong? What is your opinion? Because I love to hear other opinions. Because maybe I missed something. I don't know. And what is he afraid of in that cave? What happened in that cave? Something happened in the W's or whatever, the lines or what is kryptonite. So, again, we'll see. I'm hoping it's worth waiting for. We shall see. We shall see. So thank you for joining me for this little review. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and especially if you watch the show. Like, some of these videos are not the most popular because it's very specific to a show. Like when I do my General Hospital ones and stuff like that. So I know that it's a different group of people will watch this video, and I'm good. I just like doing it, so I feel like it's what I enjoy. So that's why this channel is me, unhinged, and what I enjoy, and I hope you enjoy it too. And if you've not watched Stranger Things, it is streaming on Netflix. You should start from season 1, and you would be lucky because we had to wait so many years between seasons where you can just watch it. Yep, there. That show's been, I think it's 5 seasons, but it's been over 10 years. And I can't believe it's been that long. And you see how little they are. I think they were like, what? She was like 11 or 12 when she started, and then now she's 21, 22. It's cool. I should watch from the beginning again, maybe, and see things that I missed before I watch the final one. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. The final one's coming out tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to wait. But that is, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below. What did I miss? Did I miss something? I might have missed something, but, you know, I want to see what Linda Hamilton's character is going to do. I enjoy Linda Hamilton. Always have, always will. Of course, see what she's going to do. Dr. G or whatever her name is. I'm interested in that. So I will see you, my lovelies, in Vlogmas Day 31.